Ridley Scott returns to the Alien franchise series, universe, whatever you want to call it, once again for his third time after Alien, Prometheus and now Covenant. I was really excited about this one. For the first time in a long while, I was really amped about the Alien franchise. I couldn't wait to get back into this world. And this thing is much like the aliens throughout this movie. They're like a hybrid. They're getting back to the thing that we know and love, but they go through a few iterations before they get to that point. This is very much a mix between Prometheus and the original Alien. It takes the sort of story threads and plot points from Prometheus, with David sort of continuing to mess with this alien substance and trying to create life. He still has this hang up about being a god, being a creator, being someone who makes life, almost imitating Wayland throughout his actions. And then we have the kind of alien-esque part of it. We have back to the xenomorphs, the eggs, the sort of claustrophobic ship as the alien kind of crawls about it, hunting down our main characters. The main plot is about this colonisation ship carrying 2,000 souls and several crew members who, surprise, surprise, hear a beacon call and they decide to investigate it. They land on this world that is almost ripe for colonisation if it weren't for one thing, and that is, yep, the aliens. And things kind of go awry from there, and typical alien-esque disturbances happen throughout the movie. I don't want to waste too much of it for you because, you know what, I think it's better that way. I think you should go and check it out without knowing too much about it. But let's just talk about some of the things that I really liked. I liked to see the sort of evolution of the xenomorph throughout. You get ones that are kind of white before it moves into the black, atypical ones that we've seen in the other movies. You also get sort of background of various creatures that were alienized through drawings and parchment within the movie itself. You have the eggs and the face huggers back. It's really good to see these back in the movie because these things are just creepy and horrible looking. You have the return of David, a character that I was really interested in, and I find very rewarding when I'm watching Prometheus to see this character and how he's going about his devious nature. And again, so in this movie, he does that. You also get an answer, or some sort of an answer towards what happened at the end of Prometheus when Shaw and David take off in the ship heading towards the engineer's home. We also have this part on the ship with the alien loose that is very reminiscent of the original Alien, and I really like that aspect of it. Having it on the ship, having them kind of cornered was good, although it's kind of short. Some of the things that I didn't like about the movie is I didn't like the crew. I didn't find them very memorable. I didn't find them very interesting. They weren't people that I invested into. Look, you did in the original Alien, where you have a couple of the guys that you just really buy into. You've got Ripley, who you just really see as this hero figure. You don't really get that in this movie, I don't think. There's a lot of the crew characters get wiped out very quickly, and I couldn't tell you who died or what their names were or what they were to the story. They just kind of got ripped away fairly quickly. It takes a long period of time before we actually get to the planet where all the action kind of kick starts, and that felt like a little bit drawn out and a little bit overlong for my liking. Some of the sort of twists and turns I could see coming a mile away. They hint towards them in the movie, and it's not really a surprise when they do actually happen. The movie is particularly bloody, and I like that aspect of it. It was really nice to see the aliens back in their full force fighting, just gnarly way. They're just tearing things up, destroying anything they can get their hands on. They were particularly vicious, and that was pretty cool. The first iteration that we get of the xenomorphs in this one, the way they burst out the body, wherever they came out from, is particularly disgusting and just horrific as these bodies just tear themselves apart as these things explode out of it. That was great, but a couple of good visuals don't make a great movie. They help it, but they don't make a perfect movie, and this is far from perfect. I liked going back into the Alien world. It was a movie I'm going to revisit and see how I like it. Much like with Prometheus, it was good when I first watched, and it got better with more consecutive watches. I gave Alien Covenant 3.5 out of 5. Like I said, it may go up, but then it very much could go down again, depending on how I find that opening scenes and how I relate to the crew on a second watch. Have you seen Alien Covenant? Did you like it? Did you like the crew? Did you like the xenomorph? Is it good to see those things back in action once more? Let me know in the comment box below, and I will see you next time on Man vs. Film.